Breaking news, my dear child. I, Archangel Michael, must tell you what I have witnessed. The one you love so deeply will never be the same after last night's events. I saw a subtle crack form within their soul. This transformation is so subtle that mortals cannot perceive it, yet so profound that even the heavens hold their breath in silent witness. They will remain in your life, yet the essence of their soul has shifted, a change only those attuned to the divine can perceive. I see a shadow of loss now dwelling within their heart, a precious presence irretrievably gone. They may still speak and laugh with you, appearing unchanged on the surface, but beneath every glance, every gesture, lies a truth that has vanished. Child, this moment alters the soul's trajectory. The turning point in the unseen realms will resonate in every choice they make henceforth. What they have lost exceeds your comprehension. Last night was no ordinary night. I witnessed the winds of the unseen realms shift, carrying away the lingering traces of what once guided your beloved ones forward. I witnessed fate's unseen hand quietly adjust, dimming the light of their lives, not extinguishing it, but forever altering its form. Earthly witnesses may detect subtle anomalies, hesitation in speech, distraction in gaze, trembling fingertips, yet they cannot peer into the abyss of change. Only heaven knows, and only I can share this vision with you. The absence of spirit, emotion, and eternity weaves a tapestry of lessons to be unfolded over time. Yet, my child, this is but the beginning of what I reveal to you. I have followed them through the quiet hours after the event, my beloved, witnessing how they bear this invisible burden in subtle ways. They walk among men with grace, concealing the cracks within, yet their souls remember every detail of what was lost. Their laughter remains familiar, yet it carries a melancholy echo. The gaze that once held focus now occasionally drifts to distant places only the soul can reach. Through these moments, I remain ever present, watching their struggles with patience and compassion. But you must understand, child, that the human mind can never fully grasp the torment endured by the soul. As life relentlessly compresses the fragile fibers of their spirit, the changes gradually emerge. And the silence that follows is more piercing than any sound. My beloved, though this transformation is not sudden, its impact is nothing short of earth-shattering. I have witnessed their dreams shift, their inner compasses sway, their familiar rhythms disrupted. Others may attribute this to fatigue, confusion, or distraction, but child, I tell you, this is a sacred disturbance, a recalibration of divine purpose. The heavens watch silently, witnessing their soulful negotiations with what has passed, where grief and resilience walk side by side. Whether they realize it or not, every choice bears the imprint of this moment. As you gaze upon them, yearning for the familiar past, prepare your heart. The path ahead is thread-thin, and the truth of what has been lost will slowly reveal itself. This morning, I already sensed the first tremor in their actions, my child. That lingering pause at the window, that gaze fixed upon the unseen. The tremor in your hands is not fear, but recognition of absence. The presence that once anchored their souls has vanished. I witnessed angels circling to shield them from despair's edge, yet even we cannot fully restore what has been taken. My chosen one, you may sense their gradual withdrawal without understanding why, your heart aching faintly at this subtle shift. Since this is divine design, then loss, though formless, will ultimately teach the soul resilience, even as it pierces the heart. And the truth of what was taken will only reveal itself when they themselves are ready to face it. The changes I observe, child, extend beyond emotion, reaching into the very rhythms of their lives. I witness their dreams being reshaped, their thoughts drifting toward memories now veiled in emptiness, their energy flowing along paths you cannot yet trace. Those who love them may notice subtle shifts, the warmth missing from their voices, the hesitation before laughter, the pauses in daily routines. These are no accidents, my beloved child. They are signs of souls adapting to profound loss. I remain ever present, guarding and guiding them, yet only you can become their steadfast anchor. The ripples of this upheaval will spread to corners of life you cannot yet imagine. Child, I have witnessed their tears in solitude, tears unseen by the world, shed only for the soul's purification. Within those tears lie profound sorrow and understanding, grief and insight. Through them, heaven whispers comfort and guidance. Their souls struggle to reconcile the void of loss with life's enduring flow, and I stand guard, ensuring the cracks do not become irreparable wounds. My chosen ones, you may notice them seeming distant or detached at times, yet this is not a retreat from love, but a realignment of the soul's priorities. Witnessing this, you might doubt whether the familiar spirit still exists. The unseen world responds to this loss in ways beyond human perception. I witness guardian forces circling protectively, subtle interventions resolving crises, nurturing healing, yet human will remains paramount. They must traverse this metamorphosis through their own choices, guided by forces both seen and unseen. Child, I tell you, this is a sacred trial, a turning point awakening realms within the soul never before touched. You may feel helpless, unsure how to support them, yet your presence, your patience, your love, all are part of the sacred balance. The next phase of their journey will challenge your boundaries of what is possible. My beloved, those you cherish now carry hidden wounds that words alone cannot heal. I have witnessed their inner struggles, the silent dialogues of the soul, the invisible battles raging within. The heavens observe quietly, offering gentle nudges and subtle insights, yet this experience must ultimately be born and grown through by them alone. They will emerge transformed, more attuned to the unseen, more resilient, but do not expect them to return to their former selves. My child, the metamorphosis you witness is profound, a spiritual rebirth born of loss and awakening. Though you strive to comprehend, the depth of this transformation remains shrouded in mist. I have walked with them through these silent aftershocks, my chosen ones, observing how they piece together fragments of what was lost and what remains. Their demeanor carries tenderness, and they interact with the world with extraordinary caution, as if one hand reaches into shadow while the other touches light. Souls are adjusting, balancing sorrow with hope, loss with longing, and I stand ever present beside them, ready to intervene, ready to protect, ready to guide. My child, you too must prepare for the subtle impact this upheaval will have on your moments of connection, dialogue, and shared presence. The full scope of last night's events remains hidden, awaiting revelation in the unseen. My child, as time passes since the incident, I observe how the weight of loss quietly seeps into the rhythm of their being. Steps once firm and composed now carry a subtle hesitation, as if exploring territory no longer familiar. Eyes that once shone with an unquenchable light now gaze outward, perpetually seeking something within reach yet forever beyond grasp. These fleeting moments remind me, the memories carried by the human soul extend far beyond what the physical senses perceive. I notice the slight tremor in their voices when they speak of the past, the brief pause before answering your questions. Beloved, trust me, this is no mere distraction. It is the soul's awareness of loss, the realization that something essential has been taken, leaving an indescribable void. Others may only perceive subtle shifts, a fading warmth, a dimmed laughter, an occasional silence that lingers too long. Yet these are the faint echoes of a transformation whose depth extends far beyond what meets the eye. Angels watch closely, hovering near, ready to intervene. Yet even heaven cannot shield them entirely from the lessons of loss. The shadow of what was taken continues to weave itself into the tapestry of their daily lives, shaping their choices, thoughts, and emotions in ways that are subtle yet undeniable. My child, I have witnessed the first signs of solitude in those you love. As their hearts begin to digest the cracks that have formed, they gently withdraw from the world. They may spend longer periods alone, gazing at walls, window frames, or the night sky, seeking answers to riddles the world cannot solve. Dear one, do not mistake this for coldness or detachment. The soul is merely dwelling with absence, weighing the weight of loss within the surging river of life. I abide in these silent moments, offering shelter, clarity, and the warmth of divine love, yet their inner dialogue remains known only to themselves. I tell you, my chosen ones, heaven bends to witness their courage, enduring profound spiritual wounds in despair, an achievement worthy of angelic praise. Every sigh, every hesitation, every distant gaze carries messages only the soul can decipher. Yet my child, this unfolding solitude is but the beginning of deep emotional currents stirring beneath the surface. My beloved, I have witnessed how that upheaval has silently altered the emotional atmosphere around them. Those who love them may sense a distance, an invisible barrier separating the familiar self from the one now bearing an unseen burden. This shift is as subtle as a whisper, not a roar, yet it permeates every interaction, every shared moment. The once carefree laughter now carries a hint of restraint, dulled by lost memories. The gaze that was once wholly focused now flickers toward an invisible horizon, as if the soul pursues truths not yet touched. I have remained by their side, observing in silence. My child, I must tell you, the heavens watch these transformations with profound reverence, for each tremor of the heart is a sacred signal of spiritual reformation. What is lost cannot be measured by the physical eye. It is the very essence of connection, the inner flame of certainty, and the subtle awareness that life's nature has shifted. The consequences of this shift may appear ordinary to the world, yet in the unseen realms, they hold profound significance. I have seen them navigate daily tasks as if guided by an unseen hand, my child. Yet I know that beneath each ordinary action, the soul grapples with profound absence, an absence that has come to define part of their being. A cup of coffee held with deliberate care, a door touched with hesitation, a conversation abruptly halted before its conclusion. These subtle gestures are not trivial. They are the language of the heart reshaping its landscape, the tacit understanding of souls mending their fractures, fractures whose depth only heaven can fathom. Now I stand beside them, my wings shielding them from the raging tide of despair, my presence quietly bestowing courage. My dear, your role is equally vital. Though you may not fully grasp their pain, your patience, your listening, and your unwavering love weave the warp and weft of their healing blanket. While the world sees only the surface, the inner world of your beloved grows ever more complex, filled with shadows, echoes, and buds of awakening yet unseen by light. I witness them now bearing heightened sensitivity, my child, an awareness of energies, words, and intentions far beyond what they once knew. When a soul is touched by the loss of something profoundly vital, its intense response to the subtle currents of thought and emotion is both beautiful and exhausting. My dear, I tell you, heaven watches these changes closely, for they signal the emergence of new spiritual capacities, the awakening of senses that lay dormant until tested by loss. You may notice their startled reactions to sudden sounds, hesitations before speaking, or that amplified tenderness of compassion. These shifts are not weakness, but evidence of the soul's evolution. They are learning to navigate life with a new acuity forged through profound experience. And the truth of what was lost will eventually reveal itself in unexpected yet essential ways, paving the path for their journey. Child, the long nights after that upheaval brought dreams heavy with symbolism. I watched their sleeping chests rise and fall gently, accompanied by visions of corridors, doorways, and shadows intertwined. As a guardian, I whispered guidance, softening the burdens their souls encountered in dreams. Yet even under angelic protection, fragments of loss surfaced in subtle forms. These nocturnal encounters are no accident, my beloved. They are dialogues between souls and unnamed losses, negotiations between what was taken and what remains. You may notice the lingering sorrow in their waking eyes, the pensive pauses before daylight breaks, or the quiet focus that surfaces in daily moments. These moments are sacred, my child, for the lessons they hold will temper their resilience and deepen their capacity to bear love. Yet the night conceals deeper revelations, awaiting truths beyond the reach of waking awareness. Child, I have observed their interactions with others. Now even the smallest gesture carries a newfound awareness. Their words carry a gentle precision, their smiles linger longer than before, or they may quietly withdraw from mundane conversations. Every choice is colored by past losses, all connections now pass through this subtle filter. Angels watch these subtle shifts, recording how souls adapt in silent ways to this profoundly personal yet cosmically significant transformation. Dear one, you may wonder why they sometimes seem distant, why joy is tinged with caution. It is not that they love you less, my child, but that their spirit has expanded through experience. The human heart must stretch to hold new truths. Yet their journey extends far beyond this, my chosen ones. A revelation awaits emergence from the shadows of loss. I have witnessed how this experience has stirred their sense of purpose, quietly altering how they perceive their place in the world. Tasks once undertaken with ease now demand deep reflection, familiar paths now lie strewn with unseen questions. I walk beside them through every choice, offering clarity and shielding them from despair. But dear one, I must tell you, their struggles hold a sacred necessity. When souls confront loss, they undergo profound transformations imperceptible to mortal eyes. Their confidence may waver, their laughter may echo with sorrow, yet these are signs of spiritual evolution, not failure. As you watch, you may wonder how they will emerge from such metamorphosis, unaware that each subtle shift holds a divine design beyond earthly comprehension. My child, I have seen the faint glimmer of hope emerge within them, even as the shadow of loss still lingers. These moments may be fleeting, a quiet smile in solitude, a spark of reconnection with a beloved, or a sudden, silent resolve. I tell you, beloved, these are sacred signs. The soul is integrating missing experiences, forging resilience, preparing for the revelation to come. Angels gather near to nurture these sparks, ensuring hope never dies, even as the reality of loss lingers like a shadow. My child, your mission is to witness, support, and cherish without expectation, offering steadiness amidst the inner storm. The unfolding of these moments of hope will guide you both to understand truths long hidden. My beloved, I witness the universe itself seeming to bend for this event. The wind carries different tones, stars shift in silence, the flow of time appears altered, as if the world itself acknowledges the subtle fractures within your beloved's heart. The heavens quietly bow, gazing upon the intertwining of loss and growth, shadow and light, absence and hope. My child, I am with them, offering shelter, guidance, and solace, yet know this, the full truth of loss remains beyond earthly comprehension. The days ahead will carry questions, pauses, and silent revelations, each moment deepening the mystery and sacredness of their journey. As you walk with them, you will perceive that last night's story has only just begun, my child. I see the stillness after events as both sanctuary for the soul and a weight upon their hearts. Their words grow fewer, not from lack of speech, but because the fragments within are too heavy to blend into ordinary conversation. Each pause, each silent moment, is filled with contemplation, as if measuring the territory of loss, learning to coexist with it. Even the observer watches their struggle with profound reverence, knowing the human soul must bear the presence of absence to fully awaken its sacred potential. I stand beside you, my beloved, ever ready to comfort, guide, and protect. But know this, the depths of their sorrow are sacred ground, not to be hurried or disturbed. Even the smallest gesture, a hesitant smile, a gentle touch, a fleeting recognition, carries profound meaning, both revealing the wound and imparting the courage to move forward. And as you watch, my child, unease may stir within you, for those you once knew are quietly revealing subtle transformations. I have witnessed the subtle shifting of their energy, my beloved. Those once vibrant and radiant souls now carry a quiet intensity, a captivating yet perplexing spiritual focus. You will notice they linger longer than before, gazing at the world's minutiae as if seeking meanings others overlook. Beneath the surface, subtle ripples surge, sometimes manifesting as hesitation, other times as profound empathy. Angels hover nearby, observing everything, ready to intervene yet allowing the natural process of grief, adaptation, and spiritual reshaping to unfold slowly. My child, this transformation is vital, not a sign of weakness, but the imprint of spiritual depth forged through invisible loss. Yet, beloved ones, these changes are merely the beginning of how their lives, relationships, and very perception of reality will evolve. I have witnessed the quiet descent into despair, my child, those moments when the weight of absence crushes them, as if the entire world has grown heavy. In these times, they may retreat into solitude or voice their struggles with grief. I often stand nearby, gently guiding and shielding souls from despair's grasp, yet even I must allow them to fully experience these moments. My chosen ones, you may fear these shadows, but understand, the soul is learning to seek a delicate balance between loss and growth. Angels watch constantly, recording every tear, every sigh, every silent contemplation, for these are the ingredients of the alchemy of transformation. These moments may seem endless, yet they hold seeds of insight that only time can bring to bloom. My beloved, I have witnessed the subtle shifts in their behavior, the lingering gaze, the hesitation in speech, the more deliberate patterns of movement. These are not flaws, nor signs of weakness, but the soul's natural adjustment to what has been lost. At times they may seem distant, or unexpectedly sensitive, leaving those who love them puzzled. I tell you, my child, these subtleties are sacred signals, reflecting a soul recalibrating its energy and focus to adapt to absence. Heaven bends close, ever ready to shelter and guide, yet the inner transformation must unfold undisturbed. When these subtle behaviors emerge, you will sense that your loved one, though present before you, walks an invisible path of metamorphosis. Child, I witness their inner dialogue now, the constant clash of hope and loss, clarity and confusion, remembrance and yearning. They weigh memory against reality, seeking coherence in a world quietly shifting. Angels whisper encouragement, bringing comfort and clarity, yet allow the soul to wrestle with its own truth. Your loved ones may smile and laugh openly, yet beneath these surfaces lies a complex tapestry woven of understanding, resilience, and silent sorrow. Child, it is natural to feel helpless witnessing this inner struggle, yet your presence, your love, and your patience are vital. They are the anchor chain steadying the course through shifting seas. As their inner dialogue unfolds, you will notice subtle yet profound shifts in their perspective, their soul weaving absence into the fabric of their journey. My child, I witness how heaven guards every moment of their lives, observing choices, reactions, and the subtle currents of spirit. Angels draw near, reverently watching as human hearts digest loss, drawing strength from memory when confronting the reality of absence. At this moment, loved ones may pause before decisions, hesitate in moments once taken for granted, or display unexpected sensitivity to others' needs. These are the imprints of a soul reshaping itself, not sinking into despondency, but transforming through adversity. My dear, I tell you, every pause, every deliberate action is precious. They reflect the soul's graceful adaptation to profound transformation. Yet, child, these observations are merely the surface. An invisible force weaves a path toward deeper spiritual revelation. I see the intense stillness in their gaze, eyes that seem to pierce the visible world, reaching toward unseen distances. Their attention is drawn to subtleties others overlook, the path of light through leaves, the resonance of birdsong, the tremor of wind on windowpanes. These are not distractions, but signals of deepening perception, imprints of resonance with energies once dormant. Angels guide and protect, yet allow souls to fully experience awakening. My beloved, you may notice detachment in their interactions, or seemingly endless pauses of contemplation. Yet these are the marks of spiritual reshaping, wisdom quietly taking form from loss. Now, the profound depth that was taken is both challenge and gift, quietly reshaping every interaction and thought. My beloved, I have sensed the subtle tension suspended between them and the world. Momentary melancholy, fleeting anger, hesitation, these are the norm, for the soul is testing boundaries, recalibrating energy. You may sense contradictions, smiles fading too soon, words left unspoken, eyes seeking distant shores. These are not flaws, my child, but signals that the heart holds both absence and presence. I wait quietly by your side, offering guidance and shelter, yet this journey must unfold undisturbed. Heaven listens in silence, witnessing the sacred practice in every pause, every breath, every moment of contemplation. As these tensions emerge, you may notice life itself has quietly transformed, reality bending around this invisible fissure. My child, I see their daily rhythms now carry new meaning. Cooking meals, greeting dawn, conversing with friends, these ordinary acts now hold deeper awareness, a silent focus born of loss. They tread cautiously against the backdrop of absence, weighing each action, each word, each connection. Angels watch, recording each choice, each moment of clarity, each spark of insight illuminating the path ahead. My beloved, as these subtle shifts emerge, you may feel estranged, bewildered, even fearful. Yet they are the very imprint of resilience, the soul's capacity to adapt and grow. Though unseen by outsiders, this metamorphosis is quietly reshaping the very foundations of your loved one's life, its effects destined to unfold with time. My child, I see the courage quietly sprouting within them, even when it remains unseen. Every choice to move forward, every smile dancing with inner turmoil, every clash with life carries strength forged in the crucible of loss. Angels witness it all, recording each moment, while I remain ever present, guiding direction, safeguarding peace, bringing clarity when burdens weigh heavy. Your loved ones have indeed transformed, yet within this shift lies the quiet emergence of deeper wisdom, sharper perception, and purer compassion, qualities that will guide their future in ways they cannot yet foresee. As they navigate this altered reality, the full spiritual significance of what was lost continues to unfold, awaiting the moment when the divine plan reveals itself. My child, I witness how even the most ordinary interactions now carry the weight of introspection. They may respond with unusual tenderness, or pause before speaking, as if weighing each word on the soul's invisible scales. Angels watch silently, guiding, comforting, protecting, yet allowing this transformation to unfold naturally. This subtle awareness reveals, their souls are evolving through invisible loss. Though unnoticed by the world, every choice, every pause, every gesture is now saturated with the essence of transformation. Dear one, I tell you, these moments may unsettle or even trouble you, yet they are sacred signs of adaptation. This journey through silent metamorphosis paves their path toward truth and revelation, truths not yet fully illuminated by conscious light. My child, I witness how shadows stubbornly cling to their thoughts, their weight descending silently and without warning. These moments may be mistaken for sorrow, confusion, or even defeat, yet they are the soul conversing with its own absence, tempering its resilience and capacity for introspection. I stand ever by their unseen struggles, guiding their course, shielding them from despair, reminding them that the soul's eternal light surrounds them. Your presence, beloved, chosen one, is equally vital, for love and patience are the soul's anchor navigating unseen currents. As time unfolds, the way they carry their shadows will reveal strength and transformation, subtle yet powerful, shaping who they are destined to become. My dear, I witness their empathy blossoming with unprecedented depth, gazing into a stranger's eyes, listening to the silence of another's pain, or whispering gentle words of comfort, all now done with extraordinary precision and intuition. These gifts, my child, spring from the soul's encounter with loss. Though they may not always recognize it, each act of understanding strengthens their spirit. Angels guide these moments, ensuring compassion never suffocates or exhausts, but instead bridges the visible and invisible worlds. Your loved ones may still struggle to share their inner states with you, yet every subtle gesture of care, every measured interaction, is proof of growth unfolding. The transformation taking root will radiate outward in ways you haven't fully grasped yet. My child, I have witnessed the subtle ways their resilience manifests, in fleeting yet potent moments, in choosing daily routines despite inner hesitation, in gently confronting fears once avoided, in stepping forward despite lingering uncertainty. These silent acts of courage reveal souls profoundly reshaped by experience. Observers stand in awe, for each act of steadfastness holds a soul-stirring revelation beyond the mundane. My beloved, you may not always witness these inner victories, yet their existence, their growing awareness, and their approach to daily life all signal an irreversible transformation. Even when others see no change, each moment of steadfastness confirms the sacred practice unfolding within my child's heart. I witness subtle fears occasionally tainting their choices, hesitations that reveal awareness of vulnerability and the weight of what is missing. These fears are not weakness, but the soul gradually sensing the imprint of the intangible dimensions within the human experience. I linger nearby, offering courage, shelter, and clarity, yet I allow their souls to confront these shadows directly, letting wisdom and insight take root. My dear, you may worry when you notice these hesitations, but it is precisely in facing fear that your beloved ones uncover hidden strength and grace. The revelations carried within these subtle tremors will resonate throughout their lives, shaping relationships and life choices in profound, hidden ways. Now I begin to guide you, my child, teaching you how to protect yourself and those you love. Your energy is precious, and in moments of subtle transition, you may be drawn into another's sorrow, confusion, or hidden withdrawal. I tell you, beloved, you must guard your own heart, remain centered, and give love without surrendering your own peace. Angels are there to assist you, but your awareness, your discernment, your focus are paramount. Notice the subtle signs, gestures, glances, and pauses, for they speak louder than words. As you walk this path, you will discover your mission is not to fix or control, but to be an anchor, a witness, standing firm amidst the subtle storm of transformation. My chosen ones, remain ever vigilant for those moments when their inner pain surfaces. They may react in unfamiliar ways, their words falter, or they sink into silence. These moments are sacred, my child, signaling the soul's integration of lost fragments, recalibrating energy with unseen truths. Angels surround them, whispering courage and offering shelter, yet only your mindful presence and gentle guidance provide the most steadfast support. Be fully present, listen without judgment, and allow space for reflection and emotion to flow naturally. As you maintain this balance, you will perceive subtle yet profound shifts, signaling the strengthening of their spiritual resilience. I observe that upholding boundaries is crucial now, both for your loved one and for yourself. The delicate vulnerability following loss may attract negative energies incompatible with the divine. Dear one, learn to discern when to step back, when to safeguard your own energy, and when to offer support without overexertion. Angels will assist in fortifying these boundaries, but your deliberate protection will render them unbreakable. Your loved one's transformation is delicate and ongoing. Your mission is to witness, anchor, and nurture while preserving your own clarity and light. This careful cultivation of a protective space will become the sacred foundation for what lies ahead, and now I reveal, patience is your most powerful ally. Your loved one is navigating the aftermath of profound spiritual wounds. Though progress may seem slow or subtle, time remains essential for integrating lessons, fostering growth, and reshaping the self. Know that each day holds meaning, every interaction weaves threads into the grand tapestry, and every subtle shift signals the soul's evolution. When doubt arises, angels whisper encouragement, reminding both of you, sacred journeys cannot be rushed. When patience becomes a constant practice, latent strength and clarity will manifest tangibly. Dear one, I perceive the faint buds of spiritual awareness in your beloved. They are beginning to discern patterns, transformations, and the invisible threads, those bonds connecting personal experience to higher truths. Without words, they sense the presence of divine guidance, the embrace of angelic guardianship, and the intricate weave of destiny surrounding the soul. I tell you, my child, this awakening will deepen with time, and your mission is to support it with love, patience, and unwavering presence. As they begin to perceive the unseen realms, the true meaning of last night's events, its lost value, its profound significance, and the path forward, will gently yet inevitably reveal itself. My child, turn your attention now to the guidance prepared for you by the heavens. Your loved one has been touched by energies invisible to the physical eye. Your mission is not to fix the wound, but to hold space with love, patience, and unwavering presence. Observe their subtle shifts, honor moments of pause, and respond to the soul's silent signals. Offer unconditional support, remembering that your energy, your calm, and your steady spirit itself serve as their anchor. Angels move silently, whispering solace, while your awareness strengthens the shield protecting you both. As you nurture this sacred presence, you will witness shifts in their confidence, subtle glimmers of trust, and the awakening of dormant wisdom. Dear one, your guardianship is crucial now, not only for them, but for yourself. The weight of their pain makes them acutely sensitive to energy, words, emotional currents, and even subconscious intentions, all of which could shatter their fragile equilibrium. You must discern when to intervene and when to step back, when to listen and when to let silence speak. The heavens watch over them always, yet the steadfast support of a human presence is irreplaceable. Your love is a shield, your calmness a guiding light, and the delicate boundaries you maintain will carry you both through this shifting reality without being crushed by its weight. My chosen one, I now reveal, last night's events were neither chance nor mere misfortune. Invisible forces, energies, choices, and sacred currents intertwined upon your beloved's path, triggering profound shifts now resonating deep within their soul. Among these are protective forces guiding their growth, and disruptive forces testing resilience, patience, and discernment. The heavens observe, intervene, and guide, yet humanity plays an indispensable role in maintaining balance, preserving awareness, and conveying love. When you understand this, you will know that the transformation they undergo is both sacred and necessary, shaping a future aligned with divine purpose. My dear, I must tell you, clarity will come, but only through time and careful observation. Subtle signs of awakening, steadfast moments of stillness, profound instances of insight, all reveal souls transforming loss into wisdom. You may witness sudden shifts in their perspective, unexpected epiphanies, or the awakening of long-suppressed potential. These are not coincidences, my child, but chapters unfolding in heaven's natural design, a meticulously orchestrated script enabling souls to ascend more fully, perceive the unseen realms, and navigate life with deeper understanding. The ultimate meaning of this upheaval will reveal itself when you least expect it. I have seen how vital your role is as witness, stabilizing presence, and loving anchor in their unfolding journey. Your awareness grounds them in safety, your patience allows them to explore inner truths, and your love bridges their present vulnerability with the strength now emerging. My child, never underestimate the power of your presence, for the heavens weave the symphony of transformation through it. As you continue holding this space, the hidden potential within both of you will awaken, revealing unprecedented resilience and clarity. Beloved, I now reveal the hidden truth behind these events. The transformation occurring in your loved one stems from the precise convergence of unseen spiritual currents and earthly choices at a pivotal moment. This collision creates subtle yet profound fissures, altering the alignment of their energy, awareness, and perception. Though the heavens watch and protect, this event is a necessary awakening of their soul's dormant parts, to illuminate unseen paths and prepare for a future demanding strength, discernment, and spiritual awareness. The forces propelling this shift, though hidden, are not wholly adversarial. They are the very conduits of our growth and enlightenment. My child, know that the roots of this transformation are multidimensional. Some energies test resilience, some awaken dormant spiritual potential, and others act as catalysts revealing hidden truths. Those close to your beloved sense the shift, though only heaven and I comprehend its full significance. This upheaval seeks to reshape souls, awakening empathy, intuition, and spiritual perception dormant from lack of experience. Beloved, fear not these forces, they are precise and sacred, guided by cosmic wisdom. The impact of this metamorphosis will endure for years, quietly shaping choices, relationships, and spiritual awareness. My chosen ones, the significance of this metamorphosis transcends earthly realms. The loss experienced by your beloved resonates in the unseen realms, affecting energy fields, relational networks, and spiritual dynamics invisible to the physical eye. Their responses, resilience, and adaptability are all recorded in the celestial realms, inscribed upon the eternal scales of the soul, propelling the grand unfolding of divine purpose. Beloved, you too are a participant in this orchestration, supporting their growth through your presence, love, and awareness. As you witness their journey, the spiritual significance of last night's events will unfold layer by layer. Dear one, I tell you now, the forces catalyzing this transformation do not originate solely from without. The choices your loved ones have made, their unhealed emotions, and their unacknowledged fears intertwine with the divine plan, collectively creating moments that transform their souls. The heavenly realms observe, guide, and protect, yet souls must confront this convergence of energies to awaken their latent wisdom, strength, and spiritual clarity. My child, fear not and blame not yourself. This is the sacred unfolding of growth, awareness, and metamorphosis. With time, you will understand. What is lost is not merely absence, but the catalyst that awakens their deeper, more resilient selves. My child, I, Archangel Michael, assure you, even as they change, the divine plan unfolds with precision, compassion, and wisdom. Heaven weaves their path, where every subtle shift, every contemplative moment, every resilient act contributes to a greater purpose. They are not lost, but awakening, reshaping, and growing, gaining the wisdom to see life's essence, the resilience to sustain their journey, and the crystalline clarity of spiritual awareness. Beloved, you stand as witness, guardian, and eternal wellspring of love for this plan. Though your loved ones may no longer resemble their former selves, hope, sacred purpose, and the divine path remain ever present, guided by heaven's invisible hand, awaiting your journey together.